Wow, baby. This is so nice. Yeah, this is a great idea. Haven't been out of the city in so long. Oh my god, it's gorgeous out here. I can't believe you found a park that was near the city but not in it. So it's like being separated from it, but in a good way. Not that there's really any bad way to be separated from the city, but you know what I mean. Seems kind of weird that it isn't really getting very dark yet, though. Don't you think? There's a more specific reason that you wanted to bring me out here? What do you mean? That sounds kind of ominous and sketchy. Oh, you wanted somewhere where it was dark enough to watch the moon tonight. The moon tonight. Oh god. What day is it today? Uh-huh. And exactly what sort of moon was it that you wanted to watch with me, sweetie, dearest, darling, love of my life, star of my soul, moon of my heart? It's a super flower blood moon, and there's a lunar eclipse. Oh my fucking god, how did I totally forget? How did I lose track of the days? Oh, nothing. Oh, a lot of somethings, actually. How do I put this delicately and not sound like I'm being a total jerk? Maybe everything will be fine. Maybe everything will be fine. We've still got time. The sun's not going to be down completely for another half hour or so yet. We've got time, right? We have to have time. So maybe we should just enjoy the late evening ambiance for a few more minutes and then head home and maybe have some snacks and call it an early night. Oh, I know you went to a lot of trouble to make sure that we'd have snacks and everything for while we're out here. And speaking of snacks, what did you bring? You brought sandwiches. What kind of sandwiches? Oh, no, sorry. They just smell really good. Maybe we should sit down and eat. Can we sit down and eat first? I don't know, I'm feeling kind of lightheaded. I'm really kind of hungry all of a sudden. Yeah, let's eat. Oh, those sandwiches were so tasty, baby. Thank you. No, I really mean it. Did I sound sarcastic? I'm sorry. I'm really not feeling very well tonight, and yeah, maybe we should You know, I haven't really properly thanked you for that delicious meal, have I? Let me just brush that hair back behind your ears for you. I mean, you do look like quite the snack yourself, don't you, my darling? What do you mean, what's gotten into me? Nothing's gotten into me. Yet. I certainly wouldn't mind it if you were to get into me, though. Oh, come on. It's not like we haven't done things worse before. Oh, come on, baby. Don't be like that. Don't try to walk away from me like that. Just do us a favor and don't. If you're really wondering where this attitude came from, maybe you should look into my eyes for just a second. Notice anything different about them, darling? Could it be that the color is changing ever so slightly? Oh, you can see it now, can't you? With the moon starting to turn red and my eyes not quite so blue anymore, are they? Do you know why that is, darling? I feel like I should have told you long before now. But by the same token, how could you not have figured it out? Putting two and two together to get a werewolf isn't that difficult, is it? I guess in your case, it was a bit harder than it may have been for most. But that's fine, because now, darling, I've got you right where I want you. I almost wish that you would run, but if you do, I don't think I'll be able to control myself. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? Be a bit messy. Can't remember the last time I lost control and had maintenance to tend to afterwards. Oh no, darling. You're fine, right where you are, trapped between my arms and the trunk of this tree that I have you pressed right up against. It's interesting, isn't it? How all of a sudden these arms that were, well, strong enough before are suddenly so solid that no matter how hard you push, they don't move. Do you know why that is? Oh, honey. A for effort on the wonderful idea of this date night. However, your timing could not have been more fucking impeccable if you tried. Oh, you smell so delicious like this. With just that little tangy spike of fear added over that smell that is just so inescapably you. And we both know that you're mine. Yeah. Nobody else's. Only mine. Oh. You usually like it when I nibble and kiss on your ears, baby. Is it different now? Is it different now that you can feel these sharp teeth against your skin? Pressing, dragging, scraping, but not quite breaking the surface. Oh, you know you must enjoy it a little, or you would have found a way to run by now. No, I won't let you go. Because if I do let you go, then I know that you're going to bolt. And if you bolt, then I'm going to chase you and run you down until I catch you. And if I catch you, well, I think we both know how that will end. So, the very best thing that can be done right now to mitigate either of us getting too terribly injured is that I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, and in so doing, yourself a favor as well. Oh, you noticed the change in my tone. Yeah, the eclipse is starting, so the moon is losing a little bit of its power. So you need to listen really carefully, and you need to do exactly what I say if you want to make it out of this in one piece. Because the last thing I want is to hurt you, so please listen, okay? I'm sorry I was being scary before, but please listen. I'm going to close my eyes, and you are going to reach into my back pocket, and there you are going to find two things. One of them is a pair of handcuffs. Don't ask questions. The other one is a tiny little vial with a spray in it. I'm not going to tell you exactly what's in it, but I will tell you that it's going to hurt me and it's not going to do anything to you. Yes, it's going to hurt me, but I'll heal. If I hurt you, there won't be anything that they can do for you except put you in a bag and then put you in the ground. If there's even enough left of you to put in a bag. So yeah, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to keep my hands right where they are. While you grab those things, go ahead. Okay, you've got them both. I want you to put the spray in the front pocket of your shirt. And I'm going to hold still and do my best not to fight while you put the handcuffs on. Yes, they're coated in silver, so it's probably gonna burn, and it's gonna hurt, but I'll be okay. No, really, I'm okay. You're doing the right thing. Okay, I'm gonna keep my eyes closed. Go ahead. Just put my arms behind my back, get them together, and click the other one. Shut. Okay, good. No, you're doing great. Okay, now I want you to step over to the side. Good. And you're going to wrap one arm around my elbow. Yep, just like that. And you're going to use your other hand and you're going to grab that spray. How covered is the moon right now? About 3/4 of the way? Okay, good. It won't be very long until it's reached the totality. As soon as it does, you're going to pull my arm and we're going to run back to the car. And you are going to put me in the trunk and you are going to close it. And then you're going to drive us home. Okay? I know I drove us here, so take my keys out of my pocket. Okay, good. Hold on to those. It's really important. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead and count it down for me. You want us to count together? Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. Run! Okay, good. All right. Yes, shut it. Do it now, please. I love you. I'll see you when we get home. Oh, God. Ow. What time is it? It's almost sunrise. How long have I been out? Oh. You didn't want to... Oh, God, my head hurts so much. Why? Why does my head hurt? You were afraid of what using the spray would do to me, so you just knocked me out instead. I mean, I guess there are worse things that could have happened. Oh, God. Oh, I feel like I'm hungover. I didn't hurt you, did I? Aside from looking tired and irritated, you seem like you're okay. Yeah? Oh, thank God. I'm so glad. Baby, I was so worried. Oh, you took off the cuffs. Why did you take off the cuffs? The sun isn't up yet. You figured I'd be out cold long enough that it wouldn't be an issue anymore. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh, baby, I am so sorry. I know that we agreed that we wouldn't have any secrets. I'm so sorry that I didn't tell you, but I didn't know how. How do you just tell the person that you're in love with, who means everything to you, oh, hey, there's a reason that I don't see you every month for a couple of days. And no, it's not because of the lovely red blossom of death that visits most women. It's because I'm a fucking werewolf. How do you tell your partner that? It's not exactly an easy topic to just bring up in casual conversation, you know? No, it's not contagious. No, it's not. It's not a fucking STD. Do you think I would put you in danger if it was contagious? You're right. I guess that is a fair assessment. I have been putting you in danger this whole time. By not telling you. I lost track of the days because I've been so busy with work and everything else. I didn't even... Please don't yell. I know, I'm I'm sorry. I've been with you longer than I've been with anybody else. I didn't want to lose that over something that I literally have no control over. Yeah, it is kind of a prejudice of sorts, I guess. But the past few people that I thought were going to be around forever, as soon as they found out, they just fucking ran and left. No, I'm not saying that you're like them. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to bring it up to you. I didn't want to have this conversation like this. You're right. I am a coward. I should have told you. Maybe after this I'll just have to add that to my dating profile so that people will know up front, right? That way I don't have to worry about anybody not knowing. Getting somebody into something in over their head that they know nothing about. I mean, really, I guess I have nobody to blame but myself for... What are you... Why? I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Oh, now you're gonna call me names. I'm an idiot, huh? An idiot for not trusting you. Oh. I guess I just really fucked up then, huh? No, I'm not trying to throw a pity party or get your sympathy. You love me? We've been together for 8 months and you've never said that before. Why would you say it now? No, I believe you, but why would you wait until now to say it? I could have killed you. You realize that, right? I put you in danger. More danger because I was afraid of losing you. How could you still love somebody who is that selfish? Because you have had a secret this whole time too? What do you mean? I don't understand. Yes, I'm really out of it right now. And I'm physically exhausted, and I know that you're tired too, but oh my god, I am so fucked up right now. Can you please just be straight with me and not make me play guessing games? You know that even under the best circumstances, I hate Yes, in games. Please tell me what's going on. You knew. What do you mean you knew? How could you possibly know? And if you knew, why are you so damn mad at me for me not telling you? Oh, because you just wanted to see how long it was going to take me to fess up, huh? Well, how the fuck did you know anyway? Tell me now. If we're getting all of our secrets out there, we're going to be completely truthful with each other, and we want to try and make this work going forward. What the hell is this big, deep, dark secret that you've got going on? You're not serious. You've got to be fucking shitting me. Your great-great-grandfather was a fucking hunter. And here I was, almost worried about the fact that I nearly killed you earlier. Why would you tell me that? Your mother. Your mother is the reason that your grandfather stopped hunting. What do you mean? Oh my God, you've got to be kidding. You can't be serious. This isn't even real life right now. This can't be happening. You have recessive werewolf genes in your family. But nobody since your grandmother has turned. Jesus. Oh my God, my head hurts. Oh my God, my head hurts. Why? So you're telling me that the reason you took us out there is because you were hoping that this really rare blood moon paired with the eclipse might potentially awaken your recessive werewolf DNA. So that then we could be together and I wouldn't have to hide anymore. Oh, baby. I love you so much. But sometimes I just want to punch you in the face because that is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Do you know how uncontrollable you are after your first change? My first change happened when I was a teenager. You know how teenage hormones are. Add to that werewolf DNA and oh baby, look out. But now, as an adult, like even if you had transformed, we might have fought each other to the death anyway. Oh, honey. You know what? Let's just... Can we just sit here on the couch and just I don't even, oh my God. I have to think. I know I shouldn't be trying to think because it's so late. But baby, if what you said is true, you know that there are less savory ways to awaken recessive, dormant werewolf DNA. Have you ever tried any of them? No, I'm not saying this is a good idea. In fact, I'm saying this is a really fucking bad idea in the grand scheme of things. However, there are rituals that can be done to awaken those dormant genes. And if I were to petition the council on your behalf, granted, there will be blood tests done to ensure that you actually do have lycanthropy markers. But if you do, then maybe that's something we could actually consider. But baby, if we go down that road, there's no turning back. I didn't have a choice. I honestly don't know if I would have wanted to stay completely human or not, but you've had everything up until now in your adult life to be human. I don't think being one of us is this glamorous thing that you think it is. I mean, yeah, I'm crazy strong and fast. But mostly only when the moon is full. I'm only a little bit stronger than the average human on a normal day. Yeah, I have slightly stronger hearing than a normal human, I guess. Still not as strong as, even just a regular domesticated dog. Except on the full moon, but that's different. And no, you didn't see me transform. I use suppressors to kind of keep it under wraps. I haven't physically transformed in a long time. No, why would you want to? That shit hurts. Do you know how much it hurts to have all of your bones crack and reshape? I mean, they make it look fast in the movies, but that shit is torture. That is not fun. But like I said, I also didn't get a choice. If you really think this is something that you want to do, baby, I'm with you. I'll try and talk you out of it every step of the way. But it's not my place to keep somebody from what they think will make them happy. You know? And if this is what you think you really want, if this is something you think that might bring us closer together in a positive way, I guess I can talk to Grandpa about it. Well, yeah, I mean, I figure if you already knew that what I am, yes, my lineage is borderline pack royalty around here. My family is fairly high-ranking as far as council seats go. Yeah. Here, just stay right there for a second. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Do you want anything? The sun's coming up in a few hours, so no, vodka is off the table. I'm not even playing right now. Like, water, milk, orange juice. Fuck, it's like 4:30 in the morning now. You want some coffee? How about some coffee? Yeah? Okay. We've still got more to talk about. So let me grab that and we'll have a conversation. Okay? I love you too, baby. My head is absolutely killing me. Oh, what? You think you're cute? No, it's not hormonal. You know exactly what it is. You're being such a jerk for pretending that you don't know. It's because the full moon is in a week. You know it. If you didn't know, you should know, because it's on every single calendar in the freaking house. We've been together long enough now. I know you only just found out a couple weeks ago. Well, apparently you've known for longer than that, but yes, I have a migraine from the deepest bowels of hell because the uncontrollable change is coming in a week when the moon is full. Yes, I know you're all excited about things because you're a weirdo. I mean, I get it. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Hang on, where did I put it? Is that it? No, that's not it. Where did I put that damn envelope? Stupid headache is making it so I can't focus on anything. There it is. Alright. So, today, in the mail, we received the results of your blood test. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to wait for you, because it will greatly affect your life as well as mine. But this way we can find out if there's any potential for the rituals that have been such a closely guarded secret for so long actually being able to potentially activate your alleged latent werewolf DNA. So, are you ready? I honestly don't think I'm ready. But there's no time like the present, and I honestly don't think that my headache could get any worse regardless of the result. So you know what? Fucking bring it on. Here we go. Well, what does it say? You have this super intense look on your face, and I don't know what to think of it. You're not sure? Well, here, hand it to me. Let me take a look. Let's see what we've got here. Well, I'm no scientist, mind you. However, my understanding is that you don't just have latent werewolf DNA. You should have undergone a transformation by now. That's the part that confuses me. It's not as if your DNA is hidden and needs some sort of catalyst to bring it out. It's almost like the werewolf DNA is being actively suppressed by something. What the hell could be doing that? I mean, it's not like you're going around chugging colloidal silver or bathing in monk's hood or anything. So, I wish I didn't have such a headache. It's making it so hard to focus on potential solutions here. So, you don't have any jewelry that you're always wearing. So it couldn't be any sort of a charm of that sort. What the hell could it be? Ooh. I have an idea of what the problem might be, and you're not going to like it very much. Remember that really shitty tattoo that you got when you were a teenager? The one that you said that your friend gave you? That's the one. Let me see it. Yeah, I know. It's on your chest. Like, I've never seen you shirtless before. Just lift up your damn shirt and show it to me. Please. Just trust me. Really don't think that you're gonna like this, but just trust me. Please. Oh, it's hidden and it's tiny. But damn it, there it is. You, my darling, you can go ahead and put your shirt down now, it's fine. The reason you have never undergone a change is because you have had a sigil tattooed on your person since you were a teenager that will literally prevent you from transforming. No, I'm completely serious. And yes, you won't even need any fancy rituals, honey. The quickest and easiest way for you to finally be able to take on your other form is going to be to remove that tattoo. And no, by remove, I don't mean take tons and tons of session for laser removal. I mean, I am 95% certain that all we have to do, all we have to do is cut off the chunk of skin with that tattoo. Now. Oh, I know it doesn't sound very pleasant, but honestly, how pleasant is transforming in the first place when all of your bones crack and reshape and you have to slough off your skin and oh my god. This headache is making me so tired. This whole situation is making me so tired. My only real concern, and I know it's going to hurt and I know it's going to suck, but if my theory is correct, then as soon as we cut off that chunk of skin where the tattoo is, it's going to heal fast. In fact, the speed with which it's going to heal is probably going to be more off-putting and disruptive than the initial pain itself. So I am concerned that once you transform, you will not have any higher functioning cognitive abilities initially, because you have never transformed before and you are not a teenager anymore. So this is, what's the best way to describe it? Think of it like the last decade worth of aggression and rage and sadness trying to escape and express itself all at once. And we don't even know how strong you'll be when you transform either. God, it's fucking scary to think about. Oh no, there's a reason that I gave you all of those means to keep me under control the last time I transformed. Well, didn't even completely transform. And even without me actually shifting, I completely overpowered you. You've never even seen me in my beast form. Or half-beast form, for that matter. And yes, there is an in-between stage that one can choose to stay in for a variety of reasons. And I guess that honestly, if we're gonna do this thing sometime in the next few days before the moon is full, we're going to have a conversation about all of these things. God, I can't believe 10 whole years. I think I'll have to consult with my grandfather to make sure that it'll be safe to do in the first place. Secondly, we're going to need a place to contain you when it happens. And honestly, you probably won't even need the full moon to shift, especially since it's been completely contained within you for well over a decade. I seem nervous. Damn right I'm nervous. First transformations are always completely unpredictable, and they're usually very violent. And it doesn't matter how many precautions you take, something always goes sideways and somebody always gets hurt. If you're lucky, nobody ends up dead. And unfortunately, sometimes that's the best you can hope for, is that there aren't any bodies to have to dispose of when it's all said and done. Yes, I'm serious. I know it all seems nifty and shiny and new and very potato chippy to you. It's not. This is a big deal. I mean, I've had to deal with this for more than 16 years now. And you saw how out of control I was just because of all of the factors that added up with the last full moon. That's with me already knowing how to control things. Imagine how crazy, dangerous, and scary it's going to be for you. Not just for the people around you, but for you. You are not completely in control of yourself. It is like there is another person, creature, thing in your body with you. And it takes over and you're not in the driver's seat anymore. You are in the back seat and there is hardly fuck all you can do about it. No, I'm not trying to talk you out of it. You're a grown-ass person, you can make your own decisions. But I'm trying to be real with you here. I'm letting you know this is not a joke. This is not a fucking game. This isn't a fucking movie. This is real life. And there are consequences for this shit. I want you to have all of the information before you make this decision. And no, if it was honestly as easy as having a sigil tattooed on you, there would be a hell of a lot more lycanthropes who decided that they just didn't want to do it anymore. But it's not that simple. So whoever your friend was who gave you that tattoo, there was more to them than they let on. They had to be some sort of a mystic or a shaman of some sort. Some type of powerful magic user to have it work. And not just to have it work, but to have it completely contain your beast form for as long as it has. I don't know if there's even any precedent for this. This is even weirder and more out there than if you just had DNA that was in such a small quantity that hadn't activated yet. I know I'm sounding very doom and gloom right now. No, I'm not trying to scare you. Oh, if I was trying to scare you, I could fucking tell you some things. But that's not what I'm going for. I really, genuinely just want you to have all of the facts in front of you and have a couple days to mull it over before you really, truly make this decision. So do me a favor. Finish getting dinner ready. I know, it's halfway cooked. When I say finish getting dinner ready, all I mean is make sure the shit that's in the stove and on the stove doesn't burn. I'm gonna go have a brief little chat with my grandfather. Yeah, he lives right down the road. It's like less than a 5-minute walk. Even shorter if I took the car, but I'm not gonna take the car because what a waste. Especially with how expensive gas is right now. I'm gonna go talk with him. Food should be ready in about half an hour. I will be back before then. I want his input on some things, and then I will come back. And you and I will eat. And I will fill you in on all of the things that I don't think have crossed your mind just yet. And I'm probably going to repeat some things that you already know. But either way, I just want to make sure you have all of the facts. Of course I love you. I know that I was scared to say it before, but honestly, I don't need you to love me back for me to love you. That's not what it's about. Reciprocity is not what I'm going for. I care about you, and I want what's best for you. And I honestly don't know if going through with this transformation, with removing the sigil, is a good idea. And I want my grandfather's input on the sigil itself before we do anything. Yes. What if the sigil is sealing something else? What if it's not just that you're a werewolf? I mean, for all we know, they could have something else trapped inside of you, waiting in the shadows to just jump out and devour us and fuck up the whole universe at large. We don't know. You obviously don't know. You didn't even know that it was a sigil meant to contain your beast form. No, I'm not talking down to you. I'm not trying to belittle you. God, why is your ego so fucking fragile sometimes? I'm sorry if it came across that way. It's not my intention. Your blissful, willful naivety about this whole situation is extremely frustrating. Maybe it's just me being jaded. Maybe it's that I have a migraine that makes me want to go kick puppies. Regardless, Please don't let the food burn. I need to go talk to my grandfather. And I will come back, hopefully without a headache, and we will have dinner, and we will talk about this. Okay? Good. I love you. I'll be back soon. I know you're a little bit nervous. I'm a little nervous too, if I'm being completely honest. This is a completely unprecedented situation. I know. There's just no way of knowing what's going to happen. I wish that there was some other way to do it, but my grandfather and the other elders have left this whole situation in my hands since you are mine. That makes you my responsibility. Isn't that wonderful? No, I love you. You know that I do. I just want this whole headache to be over with so that we can move on with our lives and figure out what you and I are going to do moving forward. I know. Believe me, I can feel it. The sun is going to be setting soon. And once the sun sets, we know what else happens, right? Right. The moon rises, and everybody in this entire compound is going to have a very difficult time controlling themselves. With the exception of you. Until the ritual is completed, that is. Yeah, it's not going to be super complicated. It's really just a matter of preparing for, well, a dozen and even more things that could potentially be released from you once we get rid of that lovely tattoo that you've been sporting for half of your life. I would just really, really like to know who that friend of yours was, so that I can either thank them or punch them in the face. I'm not quite sure which would be the better option at this point, although only time will tell. So, are you ready? As ready as you can be, at least. I understand this isn't something that you can really prepare for, not in the way that most people would expect. And you're completely aware of the fact that doing this may put not only you, but me and everyone else here in danger. And not only danger, but may also cause great harm. Right. We can deal with an enraged first change werewolf. That's kind of our thing. We know how to deal with that. It's the unknown other that's dwelling inside of you that's honestly the issue. I know. You don't need to tell me about the raccoon circles under my eyes. I haven't slept for days worrying about this. I know. I wish that I could offer you some guaranteed words of assurance or something that would make both of us not be so completely and utterly fucking freaked out about what's about to go down, but here we are. So, deep breath for me. Remember that I love you. And no matter what happens, we're going to get this resolved tonight. Right now. All right. So take my hand, and we're going to step into this circle together. And they're going to close it behind us. Yes. To keep whatever else is inside of you contained within the sacred space. And to keep everybody on the outside from getting wrecked, to be quite frank. All right. Take a deep breath with me. Hold it. And let it out slowly. Rest both of your hands on top of mine. Focus on calm. Focus on the best possible outcome for everybody involved. Please, for the love of all that is holy. Feel our energy fields intertwine through the junctures where our fingers touch. Our different energy signatures are warm, golden, heavy. And as the moon begins to rise in the sky, they will start to feel even more heavy, rooting us to the ground through our connection to the moon and to the earth. Good. One more deep breath for me. Breathe in. Hold for 3. And let it out. Feel that warm golden energy traveling through your body and out your feet to help root you to the earth, traveling into the ground like tendrils to keep you here. I'm going to move my hands out from under yours. You can let your hands fall, drift by your side, whatever feels most natural. Just keep your eyes closed and focus on this sensation of calm and oneness with everything in the universe. Now, this knife is very sharp, so this should be over very quickly. However, I am not going to lie to you and say that this will not hurt. With how sharp this blade is, it will probably actually take a second after I have cut for it to sting. Would you like to stay standing or would you like to lay down for this? Laying down is probably a good idea. Go ahead. I'll give you a second to lay down and get settled. And yet again, as you lay down, feel the places where your body connects to the earth, stretching out roots from your energy. Good. Now I'm going to kneel beside you. Do me a favor and please keep your eyes closed. And I sincerely hope that whatever pops out of you is not something more than we can handle. You ready? Here we go. Sorry. Okay, that's the cuts done. Now hang on, this is the part that's really gonna suck. I'm gonna wiggle the edge of the blade under this corner of the skin. And then I'm just gonna rip it off like a band-aid. Ready? 1. Of course I wasn't gonna actually count to 3. Are you kidding me? Do you feel that? Me too. Your body's getting warm. Oh, and there we go. That wound just healed over. All right, I'm going to get on my feet. And you can stay laying down if you like, but I have a feeling you're going to be on your feet in a minute, whether you want to be or not. Yes, I've stepped back. And I am on my guard. Oh. Grandfather, do you smell that? Oh, it smells vile. Whatever that is, it smells absolutely putrid. What in the name of...
Moon-blooded. Why am I not surprised? Oh, don't worry, old ones. You have nothing to fear from me, for now. Your pitiful little circle is keeping me at bay, much in the same way that ink glyph kept me trapped in this flesh prison for the past decade or more, however long it has been. Time is but a man-made construct, and time passes differently when one is trapped between spaces.
What do you want from us? Who are you?
Who I am matters not, little wolf girl. What I am, however, is a different matter. And what I am is not something I shall reveal to you, as the name for my species is something that you and your common modern tongue would be unable to comprehend.
Fuck off. Who cares? What the hell do you want? I don't give a damn who you are or what you are. Now that you're out of this other body, what are you going to do? What is your purpose here?
So crass, so bold, so completely and utterly foolish. Do you not think it odd that I referred to you and your ilk as moon-blooded werewolf girl? Well, allow me to save you some of that positively deliciously simmering anger that's hovering just beneath the surface of your skin. My purpose, long ago, when this planet was much, much younger than it is now, was to keep your kind in check. We were created to help maintain balance. This world has a very small margin where everything is perfectly aligned and nothing is out of order, nothing is unequal. At least that's how it should be. For millennia now, my kind have been imprisoned, locked away in flesh vessels, such as this specimen laying on the ground, to keep us from removing you.
So you're supposed to be some werewolf boogeyman? Is that what you're saying to me? Am I supposed to give a shit? Here I am thinking that we're unleashing some ancient evil, some big bad that's gonna take out all of werewolf kind or just eat our souls or chew off our faces. And you want to talk to me about a system of checks and balances? This sounds like a high school social studies class. Not like I'm standing here looking up at some eldritch being in a circle when the moon's about to go completely nuclear full. And it's a harvest moon at that. Do you realize that we are not the ones in danger here? We greatly outnumber you, and with this being a harvest full moon, our powers will be amplified. On top of that, this lovely creature of mine right here is about to undergo their first change. So, if I were a smart eldritch being, I would run.
Oh, you silly little thing. Did you really think that this is all I'm capable of? No, of course you didn't. I am here, attempting, despite my better judgment, to be a peaceful creature of logic. And you, instead, rather than approaching me with reverence and honorable titles, speak to me as if I am some gutter trash. To use a common modern vernacular that I have heard from my flesh vessel's lips more than once, the absolute fucking nerve of you. The sheer audacity, you rotten little bitch.
Listen, Granny, fuck off. We're not walking through the woods wearing red hoods anymore. Get to the point or vacate.
And how exactly, you pugilistic little shit, do you propose that I get out, as I am locked within this circle and effectively imprisoned here?
Well, I'm certainly not stupid enough to let you out of this circle. However, I am going to get your flesh vessel the hell out of Dodge, because you and I are about to have a throwdown.
Oh, is that how you want it? You think that a physical fight with something that is generally incorporeal is a wise idea? Your grandfather was right to be worried about releasing me. However, I will not feel pity, nor shall I hold back.
Whatever, Grandma. Let's fucking go. Shit. She really fucking got me. Oh, Jesus. No. No, don't. You're outside. Stay there. Stay there. I got this. No, don't ask any of them to step in. Don't. Just stay there. Stay safe. I'll handle this. I've got one last trick up my sleeve. Ancestors, hear my call. Respond to my plea. Send this ancient monster back from whence it came. Shit. It's not healing. Grandfather, are you sure that she's gone? Yes. Good. Is it safe to release the circle? Yes. Please. Please let them back in. No, baby. Don't worry about me. I did what I'm supposed to. I protected my people. There's no higher honor than saving lives by giving your own. Oh, don't make that face at me. No, honey, even me shifting I wouldn't be able to heal this. Who knows even what dimension that thing came from. But however many of them there are in this world, now there's one less. And that means that hopefully my clan of wolves will be safe from them. For quite some time at least. No, don't. Please don't cry. I know it hurts. But it still feels warm. Kiss me. Please. You might not have thought that it was going to end this way, but I completely expected it. I was actually prepared for it. I even made sure that all the dishes were done and all the laundry was folded and put away. All the carpets were nice and vacuumed, so if I didn't make it back, everything would be nice and clean for you for a little while. I know. I'm so sorry. You don't have to stay with this clan if you want. They're honestly not your people. But if you go back to your family of hunters now, when your first change is about to happen, you know what they'll do to you. And I don't want you going and pulling some Romeo and Juliet bullshit. I want you to live. I want you to live well, knowing what you know now and everything you've learned in the past few weeks while we've tried to figure out your identity. Don't throw that away. Do better. Be better. Go find other people like you who have had their beast locked away. Help them. Do for them what all of these old bastards of my clan have refused to do. There are modern means that can be used to help find these people, to help improve their quality of life. How many of them think they just have mental health issues? But in actuality, it's just that they need guidance in how to shift properly, and they can learn to live normal lives. So please, don't blame yourself. I made this decision knowing that I might not make it out. I'm starting to shiver, aren't I? It'll be okay. Well, I won't be okay, but you will be. Can you please just hold me? You feel so warm, which is so weird, because before, your hands were always so damn cold. Welcome to the Dark Tales Foundry. Original stories penned by yours truly, coming at you every Friday night. Full of freaks and frights and always DTF. Thank you very much for listening to this super master cut of the entire Werewolf Girlfriend ASMR RP audio series. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know that this entire series was improvised. I wrote down a few ideas and just ran with it, and let me tell you, as cool as the end result was, trying to figure out where to put in sound effects was an absolute nightmare for something of this scope. All of that considered, though, I think it turned out really well, since the supercut turned out to be an hour and 37 minutes long. The first Werewolf Girlfriend video is my most successful audio to date, currently having over 75,000 views, which is absolutely insane. And I made this 2 years ago. In May of 2022 was when I posted the first one. So I hope that you all enjoyed it. I know that I said I'm going to be gradually stepping away from ASMR style content. However, I am still going to be doing audio dramas and filtering in sound effects here and there. It's not all going to just be dry narrations like the Macabre Monday things. But I am working on writing up some narrative style things that will still be directed at a listener, but it won't just be a back and forth dialogue between the speaker and the listener. There will also be scene description and whatnot sprinkled throughout. So stick around for that if you're interested. I hope that you're all enjoying the more frequent uploads now that I've finally figured out something that I am excited about working on rather than just dreading kicking out another fluffy comfort audio after comfort audio after comfort audio, which I know plenty of you enjoy, but making the exact same content over and over and over on repeat gets really old really fast. So again, thank you very much for listening. If you made it this far, be sure to leave a comment down below, and I will catch you all on Monday with another classic horror upload. This time it's going to be The Doom That Came to Sarnath, another Lovecraft tale, and the week after that will be a different classic weird tale / horror author, just to keep it interesting. So remember to take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you next time. Nighty night, Darklings.